Let's meet the starting lineup for the Western Conference All-Stars.
Kobe Bryant, guarded by Vince Carter, who snatched it out of the air, and here's Wade ahead of the field. Wade with the stuff.
Great intentions when you have a little shoot around to go into the game with a couple plays, but usually guys figure it out themselves, and a lot of screen roll, a lot of post-ups, isolation. So
comes Bryant. Nice pass. Nash gives it back. Beautiful play. Tracy McGrady, the finisher.
We've seen early on there's a fine line.
And back comes Iverson, putting the move on Bryant. Nice feed. Wade. Shaquille O'Neal from his teammate, Dwayne Wade.
Reigning MVP, I think he's got a chance to repeat.
You saw him the other night. What did he shoot? 10 for 11 against Houston. Didn't miss a shot. Kobe with the finish.
As we mentioned earlier, Flip Saunders said with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, he will insert his 4 Detroit Piston players. A running hook. Iverson. And it's put home on the follow by Carter. That was a return pass intended for Shaq, and here's Kobe Bryant. There's a nifty pass. And again, Kobe puts off the glass. We've seen that before, as Tracy McGrady is able to finish.
Yeah, but usually McGrady throws that pass to himself. That time he got one from Kobe.
Here's LeBron James from downtown. But I would think that's hard to control.
Oh, it is.
Guys come out, they want to ad-lib. They know it's a showcase. Obviously, it's entertainment. As James, who's had the touch, hits another 3. That's his second. And substitutions for the Western Conference squad. Tony Parker of the Spurs checked in. Beautiful move by Kobe Bryant. And back comes Marion. Sean Marion.
Well, we've seen that a lot this year.
4 members of the Pistons. All we're missing here is Detroit favorite Mason on the public address. That's a 3. Gasol is up front with Garnett and Nowitzki. Marion and Parker at the guard position. Garnett over Pierce.
Well, what I love about Tony Parker's game is he's become so efficient as Pierce gets a nice backdoor feed for the layup.
And rebounded by Garnett. The alley-oop for Sean Marion. Nowitzki off that tip. And here is Nowitzki. It will count. Scored, says Dick Pavetta, and the foul.
I don't think there's ever been a player in the NBA 7 feet tall who has the type of open floor.
And Wallace looks to put some moves on and try to hand it off to Hamilton. Here is Hamilton with a rainbow.
Well, not trying to make the spectacular play.
Nice pass. Pierce setting it up on the hop for Billups. Now Gasol with the rebound. Here's Nash, who just checked back in. Finding Nowitzki. Well, Steve Nash, former teammate of Dirk Nowitzki in Dallas, able to team up on that beautiful pass. Here's Allen. Nice setup for Elton Brand. Yao backing his way on Wallace and scores.
What a joy for Yao Ming not to have to worry about double teaming.
All right, David.
Be careful what you wish for, right?
Nice save by Ben Wallace, and he got it to Dwayne Wade. Brand and Wallace took it away. Bosch with the lob for Carter. Whoa. And rebounded by Ben Wallace.
But Carter just has that extra gear, doesn't he?
As does Chris Bosh.
That's one of my favorite young players. I coached him 2 years ago in the rookie sophomore.
Alley-oops of all sorts, and then it settled down, in particular when the Detroit Piston contingent checked in. Nice move by Ray Allen.
Thank you. I don't have to guard you. Keep shooting that long shot.
Brand got the step. Nice move by Elton Brand. The entire repertoire in this first half. Here's McGrady for 3.
4 for 15 the other night against the Suns when they were down 45 at the end of 3.
Steve Nash with McGrady gets it down to Allen, and he will be uncontested. Ray Allen on the reverse. Back in for the East. Bryant being played by Wade. Here's the alley-oop. Oh, beautifully done. Tracy McGrady.
There's another guy who's pretty fast with the ball as well, Allen Iverson.
O'Neal gets inside. Tracy McGrady, the 8 field goals have been on dunks. And here is Parker able to penetrate. It will count. And the foul. 9 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Parker, yes, and the foul.
See the English he had on that ball. He took it to the other side of the basket so he could shield the defender, kissed it off the glass.
Last year in Denver, the East came up with the win. The West had won 3 in a row and 4 of the previous 5. Here's Duncan.
The West being led by McGrady, but East has got to get themselves involved here defensively.
Allen Iverson being watched by Bryant. O'Neal lost the dribble, then able to recover. He scores, and a foul. All-Star. Ron James taking to the rim. It counts, and the foul.
Duncan and James guarding each other. We'll see if the West squad goes back to Duncan and takes advantage of that size on the post-up.
Nice pass from Yao Ming. Tracy McGrady opened up 4 of 8, which isn't bad. That's a nice lob for Dwayne Wade.
Much in doubt.
Bryant right it on the spin, and Duncan is there for the follow. It counts, and the foul for the Western Conference All-Stars. O'Neal trying to back his way. Nice follow, though. Dwayne Wade is there. McGrady.
LeBron going a foot above the rim to get a rebound and then doing whatever he wants on the floor.
Oh, what a move by Dwayne Wade. To the East making a run here in the third. Iverson back to Wade. He delivers to James.
Yao Ming is smiling. He didn't know where to go.
He found it amusing.
Kobe was all over the place.
Here is LeBron James for 3. LeBron James continues.
Clearly, the Eastern Conference team's not doing a very good job of international scouting.
And here is LeBron James again from downtown.
And they've done it by forcing turnovers.
Nice play, Marion again. And a foul, although the East looking for a traveling violation. Phillips and Wade now in the backcourt for the East with James, Bosch, and Ben Wallace up front. A 3-pointer. Pierce. It is down to a 4-point. 7 straight points for the East. Allen. The finish by Marion. All right, thank you, Craig. The West with a 96-92 lead after leading by as many as 21. Here's Hamilton, and he brings the East within 2.
Played the least minutes are Kevin Garnett and Dirk Nowitzki, so I expect them to play most of this fourth quarter.
Phillips. It counts, and the foul. So he gets the roll. He'll head to the line with an opportunity to tie the game.
Putting some heat on the West squad right now.
Here is Phillips. Yes. And you look back. Nowitzki. Now Allen. Ray Allen takes to the rim.
Kind of perhaps meeting in June.
I was thinking the same thing, Steve.
Hamilton able to finish as Phillips ran the break. Here comes Ben Wallace. 3-on-1. I was going to say for the Pistons as Phillips puts it down.
And you would have been correct.
That's right.
Now James for 3. Rebounded by O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal with the stuff. Yao Ming is checked back in as McGrady goes for the crossover and hits. A gorgeous move. Here's James for 3. Rebounded by O'Neal. Iverson. Yes, nice. Eastern squad with Iverson and Wade now at the guards, and Wade off the bench and immediately knocks it down.
A little shove looked like from Kobe trying to fend off LeBron.
Iverson and James with the finish. LeBron in this come from behind effort. They were down by as many as 21, and now McGrady knocks down a 3, and you never know. The last time a player from a losing squad won the MVP as LeBron James with a spectacular move.
That was the best move of the game.
Here's the alley-oop. And Tracy McGrady now with 36 points and 6 rebounds. Kobe trying to free himself up. He does. And he fires over Wade and comes up short. Nowitzki on the follow with a minute remaining. Here's Bryant to the rim. Kobe Bryant remaining in the fourth. Avery Johnson telling his guys, take a quick shot. That's exactly what Kobe Bryant does.
Can I take my best move of the game back?
Game is tied at 120. Here is Iverson coming up short. Wade, and the East leads by 2 with 16 and 6/10 seconds remaining in the fourth. Timeout called, and the West will be in possession.
And I know Kobe's chomping at the bit to take this last shot too. T-Mac going to isolate here.
And McGrady played by James. McGrady, that was deflected short, kept alive by Bryant, and stolen by...
Thank God the clock ran out for them.
The MVP trophy, big surprise, goes to LeBron James, who with 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists, and a host of other intangibles, is the youngest MVP in the history of the NBA All-Star Game. Congratulations, LeBron.